my name is Sophie, and this is a special royal edition of The Know. The coronation is almost here, and while you've probably heard a lot about the event, you might not know what will actually happen. But don't stress, we've got you covered. From 6 a.m. tomorrow, viewing areas will open along the procession route, with guests beginning to arrive at Westminster Abbey for 10:15. At 9, the congregation will be seated inside the Abbey, and members of the royal family will be set to arrive from 8:30. The King and Queen Consort will begin to travel from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey, also known as the King's Procession, at 10:20. They're set to arrive at Westminster Abbey just before 11. But don't worry if you don't have an invite or ticket to the event, as the full coronation service will be aired by the BBC. Once at Westminster Abbey, King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla will be announced, blessed and consecrated by the Archbishop of Canterbury. During this, St Edward's crown will be placed on the monarch's head, officially crowning him King Charles III at 12. Trumpets will sound and gun salutes fired across the UK to signify the crowning. However, much like the Queen's coronation in 1953, the anointing ritual will be hidden from the public and not televised. This is a private moment for the monarch, where he'll reflect on his role today and look towards the future. The sacred oil is made with olive oil from the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem, and perfumed with essential oils. Over 2,000 guests have been invited to attend the coronation at Westminster Abbey, much less than the 8,000 who attended Queen Elizabeth's. This is due to health and safety restrictions at the Abbey. The service ends at 1, and the newly crowned King and Queen Consort will begin their coronation procession back to Buckingham Palace, travelling in the Gold State coach. The monarch will be welcomed with a royal salute from the military in the palace gardens. Then at roughly 2:15, the King and Queen Consort will be joined by members of the royal family on the palace balcony to watch the flypast. And if you're wondering what the weather will be like, in typical spring fashion there is some rain forecast, so keep your fingers crossed for a sunny long weekend. The following Sunday, a coronation concert will be held at Windsor Castle, with iconic locations across the UK being lit up with projections, lasers, drone displays and illuminations. This will once again be broadcast by the BBC for the world to watch. Alternatively, the event will also be shown on big screens across the UK. Ncuti Gatwa, Take That, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, Andrea Bocelli and Bryn Terfel are among some of the artists set to perform at the concert. And for the final day of celebrations, proclaimed a special bank holiday by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, members of the public can take part in the Big Help Out. But if that's not your vibe, there will also be street parties and coronation lunches happening the entire weekend. Overall, there are plenty of options for you to celebrate the coronation. Thanks for watching the special coronation episode of The Know, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.